One of the things I liked about Macdonald is he didn't just go with the Roman hire. Those defensive-minded coaches will often go for that offensive guy. Like, your job is to not mess this up. You keep this boat on the water. You keep my defense protected. I want the time of possession in our favor. They started going down there, and it's very easy for them to fall into that archetype of a defensive coach. We've seen it time and time again. He seems to have kind of twisted off of that a little bit. Part of his nature here a little.
Yeah, I would say he pivoted hard the other way. He basically, and this is very modern thinking in the NFL, he basically said, get me points. Like, I don't care if it takes 12 seconds. I want points.
Yeah.
And you go get points, and I'll do what I do, and we will win ball games. Like, you do it however you want to do. Like, I don't really care if you want to do ball control and that's not Grubb's style. That's not why he hired him. But Grubb's style is points. Like, let's be very clear. He will put up points. And he will use DK in a way that I think fans are very happy about. All you have to do is look at the Washington tape for the last couple of years. Like, you're going to see shot plays to DK, 100%. You're going to see JSN filling in a sort of combo Polk and McMillan role, if you're familiar with the Huskies. And then you're going to see Lockett just eating everything that's left. It's going to be super fun. And when defenses back off, because they go, oh my God, they have a trio of receivers, and Geno's getting it out, and we just got to stop this passing attack. He is going to run it down your face. The Dylan Johnson role, right? Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet are gonna go after some people, because if you back off at all, he will just run it on your face. So you will see big shot plays, and you will see when you try and stop those, he will run it right down your face. And it's going to be a lot of fun. And the whole point is pressure and points. And when you screw up, he's going to punish you for it. And then he's going to hand the ball back to Mike and say, all right, do what you do. Like, lock him down. Give me the ball back so I can do it again.
So what I like about both these guys, they will attack you anywhere on the field. Offensively,
I think they're going to be handing the ball back, figuratively on the sideline. Like, no, potato. I scored your time. Go get a turnover, right? And vice versa. Hey, I got your turnover. I want more points. Here's the ball back. Like, they're just going to be chucking it back and forth.
I ran the numbers on it. Seahawks defense last year, with that sort of bend but don't break, bleed but don't fully bleed out, had an extra game and a half versus like the Niners defense they played on the field last year. But that also means that's a game and a half less that the offense is on the field. And the offense was actually pretty efficient to that point. We just needed more times we could get those 3 and outs where we're not watching half a quarter go by where you're getting it in.
Yeah, it puts a lot of pressure on an offense. But again, I don't really think of Grubb as ball control at all. I think of him as point control, as scoreboard control. And he doesn't mind if he scores in a minute and a half. He'll take a 3-play drive in, minute 30 and get you 6 and go, great, do what you do. And, hey, we're not winded. We can go right back out there. So if you pick off the first pass, we'll go out there and we'll run another 4-minute drive and put up another 6. And now they're down 2. And we're just, it's just going to be that kind of driving thing. So I'm really looking forward to it. We'll see how it works. It's a grand experiment, and I like where it's going. Does that mean it's going to work? No, there's no guarantee of that at all. But, it's going to be fun to watch. And when it clicks, now can't guarantee it'll click all the time, but when it clicks, oh boy, like it's a very potent strategy on both sides of the ball.
Goes back to those days you're early on playing as a youngster as football. They always tell you, because you see youngsters, you don't always want to go fast or hard, protect yourself initially. You say, no, you got to go 100 miles an hour. And that's when the good stuff will kind of happen. Go fast. Right. And they're kind of doing that on both sides of the ball. They're going, I don't know if it'll work or not. We got to see. I'm not saying I guarantee success, but your points on that, I think, are apt. And that it is one where at least you're going to go down. You're going to go down swinging. You're going to go down fighting on all areas in front.
Donald's team is going to play very fast. Like they're going to be extremely tough, and they're going to play very fast. Like, he wants guys flying, and I don't think he's going to have a lot of tolerance for guys loafing around on offense just because it's offense. Like, he knows he's a head coach now. He's a very smart young coach. He is not just a defensive coach that now wears the headset. Like, that's not the thing. He fully realizes he has responsibility for the whole team. He has a lot of cool mentors on the staff that can help him through that transition, because it is a transition. But he's not going to put up with half the team being anything that the other half is not. Like, this is not going to be a team of halves.